Farna, welcome to my video for debate and critical thinking class. Today, I want to talk about one of the most well-known and serious problem in Sidoarjo, the Lapindo Mudflow disaster. This tragedy began in 2006 and has continued to affect people's lives for almost 2 decades. Even today, many areas in Porong still suffer from this impact. It's not only environmental disaster but also social, economic, political, political that teaches us many lessons about responsibility and sustainability. In this video, I will discuss four main points. Number one, the main problem caused by the Lapindo made flow. Number two, who suffered the most. Number three, what realistic or creative solution could help. And the last is what could be the positive and negative effects of the solutions. Let's start with what actually happened. In May 2006, a gas drilling operation by Lapindo caused a massive eruption of hot mud in the Porong area Sidoarjo. Since then, mud has continuously flowed out, covering villages, roads, schools, and even parts of the main highway and railway. This disaster destroyed more than 10 villages and displaced tens of thousands of residents. People lost their homes, their friends, and their livelihood. It also disrupted transportation. Imagine the route and train track completely covered by mud. The environmental impact is also severe. The hot mud changed the landscape, polluted rivers, and reduced the fertility of the surrounding land. Until today, the area is still unstable and the mud flow has not completely stopped. What makes this problem more complex is the question of responsibility. Who shall pay for the damage? Many debate emerged: was it a natural disaster or human error caused by drilling activity? This controversy continues to this day, making the Lapindo case one of the most controversial environmental disasters in Indonesia's history. The people who suffer the most area, of course, the residents living near the disaster area. Thousands of families had to leave their homes with little or no warning. Imagine losing everything you have, your house, your job, your community, and having to start over somewhere else. Many victims have been relocated to other housing areas, but not all of them received fair compensation. Some had to wait 4 years before receiving payments. Others lost their land completely and could never return to farming again. Besides that, direct victims, local business, and the regional economy were also affected. Route closure and damaged infrastructure slowed down trade and tourism. Even today, when people hear Sidoarjo, they often think about Lumpur Lapindo before anything else, which shows how deep this issue has shaped the region's identity. The psychological impact is also real. Many victims feel trauma, hopelessness, and sense of injustice. So this is not just a physical disaster but also a human one. And now let's think critically. What can be done? The Lapindo Mudflow has been going on for years, so it's not something we can simply stop. But there are several realistic and creative solutions to reduce its impact. First, the government and the company must work transparently. Victims deserve justice not only in the form of money but also through fair treatment and public accountability. This means continuing compensation for affected families, helping them find new jobs, and providing psychological support for trauma recovery. Second, we can turn the disaster area into an educational and ecotourism site. Instead of leaving it a painful memory, the area can be transformed into a learning center about geology, disaster management, and environmental care. In fact, some parts of the Lapindo site are already visited by tourism and students. With good management, it can generate income for local people. Third, improve environmental policy to prevent similar disasters in the future. The government should set stricter regulation for drilling and industrial activities. Every project must include proper environmental impact assessment and safety supervision. And finally, community participation is essential. People need to stay educated and critical toward industrial projects happening around them. When citizens understand their right and environmental risks, they can help prevent future disasters. So, the solution is not just technical, it's also moral and educational. Okay, if these ideas are implemented, the positive effect could be significant. Victims will finally receive justice, the environment could recover, and Sidoarjo could even rebuild its reputation as a resilient and innovative region. region. Educational tourism could also attract visitors, bringing new job opportunities and income for the community. However, there are also challenges. Restoring the area will take time, money, and strong political will. Some people may reject the idea on turning the disaster site into a tourist attraction because it feels disrespectful the victims, and of course, full environmental recovery might take decades. But as critical thinkers, we must see both sides, the risks and the opportunities. The most important thing is the lesson from Lapindo should not be forgotten. To conclude, the Lapindo Mudflow is more than just a disaster. It's a reminder of what happens when human ambition is not balanced with responsibility. It has affected thousands of lives, changed the landscape of Sidoarjo, and become a symbol of environmental awareness in Indonesia. But every tragedy also offers a lesson. If we learn from it, we can build a better system. When the values safety, transparency, and humanity, the Lapindo can teach us to always think critically, ask questions, and take care of our environment before it's too late. Okay, Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video inspires all of us to be more aware of our responsibility as citizens to protect our planet and to care for one another. Okay, see you in the next video and stay thoughtful. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.